Hey. Okay. All right, I'm going to share this video out real quick. So hang on. I'm gonna share this out real quick. It's time to do some quick one card. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Julie. All right, I'm sharing this out real quick. And I'm gonna share it to my own page. And then, hold on. Whoa. Let's see. Sharing that. And then I'm going to share it again. Yes. Here we go. Share to a group. Gonna go in one of the light worker groups. And whoops, one card. And then we'll do that. All right. So here we go. It's Wednesday here in New England and everywhere else. It's Wednesday clearly, but it's a snowstorm is what I meant to say. It's coming down. And it is a snow day for my little ones, so, you know, they might just pop in, so we'll see what happens. They kind of got cabin fever. So you may see a cameo appearance by them. Okay. So I'm going to turn this down a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and say hey to everybody who's jumping on. What's up? It's the middle of the week. It's Wednesday. It feels like a different day, though. It doesn't feel like Wednesday to me. I keep thinking it's like the end of the week, like Friday or something, but it's only Wednesday. So, and we have had a ton of snow days, it feels like, this year for the kids. It has been either a snow day fest or like colds and coughs, and so, yeah. So hello, Victoria. How's it going? So tomorrow I might try doing some, I love my funky music, but I'm thinking I might try doing some very zen, chill music tomorrow. Today I was feeling like I need, hey, Jody. Sure, you can. Hey, Shauna. Yep. Okay, so this is welcome. Hey, Verluca. This is for Victoria. All right. So Victoria, I'm gonna turn the music down just a little so I can hear you or you can hear me, because I don't know sometimes how loud it actually comes out on your end. But it sounds kind of loud on my end. So this is your card. This is for, This is for Victoria Bonin, and this is Organized for Success. So Organized for Success. So this literally means to get ready in order to prepare for the success that is coming your way, in order to manifest what it is that you want. It's time to literally take charge of your physical space. So literally looking at the places where you spend the most time, or the places, if it's a business related success goal, then where you do your work, and making that clutter free, something that's just relaxing for you to look at and you know where everything is, so that you're not bogged down with the anxiety of having to look for things or wondering or being overwhelmed. And also it's asking for organization in your schedule, in your calendar. So making sure that you have that balance, because when you know what you're supposed to be doing and you have a workspace that's organized, you don't have that worry about missing information or missing deadlines or just not feeling centered and grounded. So that's what you're going to want to do right now, is have a sense of order in your life, especially when it comes to personal affairs, like knowing when bills are due, and having that to-do list. I would suggest every day, if you have a to-do list with no more than 3 things on it. After 3, we kind of get overwhelmed and we tend to procrastinate doing things. So notice that once you get that organization in your space, how much lighter you feel, you have more energy, and you just feel so much more clear. And then you can manifest your butt off at that point. So I hope that helped you, Victoria. This is for Jody Davis. I thought I heard somebody knocking at the door, but no, that's just my kids upstairs sounding like elephants marching across the room. Okay. Oh my goodness. OMG. Yep, it's definitely a snow day over here. Definitely cabin fever. Definitely a lot of energy happening. A lot of energy happening. You know, I'm feeling the need for, You know what I'm feeling? Y'all know how much I love to dance it off and dance off the energy. I absolutely love doing that. I love to dance it off. But today, you know what I'm gonna do? I feel like I'm gonna just do a little bit of mellow music. And we can go ahead and still, anyone who's coming on here who feels like you have any weight on your shoulders, any energy that doesn't belong to you, anything you've picked up from others, especially my empath friends out there, you know, go ahead and just dance it off, move your body in some way, and take a deep cleansing breath to release anything that does not belong to you. And this is sort of a safe space to be able to cleanse yourself, to really feel re-energized and rejuvenated, because we're much better to connect with spirit in that way if we are ourselves feeling grounded, energized, and we're not carrying the energy or the lower vibrations of other situations or other people. So just go ahead. Usually I like to dance it off, but since we're not dancing and grooving, this is more of music for deep breath. So deep breath, and just let your shoulders feel your, like actually if you have to even push them a little bit, get them to go down. Okay, so this card is for Jody Davis, and this is clearing debts. Clearing debts. So that means there's something on your shoulders right now that's causing your energy to feel like it's being just, you know, squished out of you. It feels like very low energy. So that means, that can mean two things. It can mean an actual financial debt. So that means it's something that you haven't dealt with, something that you're just not, like, you know, it's there, you know, you have to deal with it, but you haven't quite put a plan and strategy in place. So it's always kind of at the back of your mind, sapping your energy and making you stressed out and anxious. So the first thing is, if it's a financial debt, put a plan in place. Doesn't mean you have to pay it all off today or take care of it today, right? It's just a matter of putting a plan in place so you know that you're on the path. And when you know you're on the path, it gives you motivation, it gives you clarity, it gives you like a little bit of release from tension. And it helps you to feel centered. And it can also mean an emotional debt. So this is just unfinished business that you might have with someone else or a situation. So you're carrying like either some guilt or shame that is, no, you guys, I really need you guys to be upstairs. I really need you guys to be upstairs right now so I can concentrate. Thank you so much, okay? Remember what Mom said. And Dad's gonna be here in a little bit. Yeah, can you guys close that door? All right. Back to center. Back to center. This is hashtag work at home mom life. Hashtag mom so hard. Okay, so back to you, Jody Davis. So it can be an emotional debt, something that's dragging you down, somebody else's energy or something that's unresolved, that's just affecting your mood a little bit, just so you're not as in that high vibrational space as you would. So now it's for those types of debts, emotional debts, rather than have a strategy in place, it's really about like cutting the cords to it. So when you're in a place of tension with another person and there's unresolved stuff, it creates like an etheric cord, an energy cord between you and that other person. So it's almost like a leash, okay? And so you want to just really call upon Archangel Michael and ask him to cut any cords that are related to guilt, fear, or shame that have been controlling you. And then now just notice that you'll feel free and you'll feel like it's clearing up. Just feel that tension releasing. And that is just a form of self-care to do for you. All right, I hope that helped you. And this is for Shauna Ray Smith Wesson. That sounds like a badass name. Shauna Ray Smith Wesson. Yeah, so coming at ya. I like that. Okay. So here goes. Yeah, this is a different vibe with this music, but I rather like it. Although it's pretty ironic that usually I have the fast-paced music when I'm alone, and now that the kids are all home, I'm trying to zen out with this music. And they're in the background being crazy. So this is for Shauna Ray. This is for you, Shauna Ray, and it is let go of guilt. Letting go of guilt. So if you feel any kind of guilt, so something that's been weighing you down, you feel like, you know, you're really regretting either something that you did or something that you didn't do, and it's been weighing on you and sort of blocking you from manifesting what you want in your life, because almost like you feel like if you get what you want, if you reach your goals or you're, you know, going towards your dreams and this thing is on your mind that you feel guilty about, then you don't deserve to have that goodness come because of that thing you're feeling guilty about. And the truth is, we've all made mistakes. We've all made mistakes. And you still, even with that, you deserve, as we all deserve, to have, a life that is meaningful to you, the best of health, the best of everything that you want. So when you receive something good, it doesn't mean that you're taking away from anybody else, because there's enough to go around. There's more than enough to go around. The Creator and the divine and spirit make sure of that. So know that it's time to let go of anything that you've been carrying, like a weight on your shoulders that you're feeling badly about, and just forgive yourself. Just give yourself that forgiveness, and know that you're absolutely worthy of making your dreams manifest. And it's okay for your light to shine. It doesn't mean you're outshining others. Everybody's light has the opportunity to shine. So you just go and do that. You inspire others when you succeed and when you work towards your dreams. Thank you, Sophia. So feel joyful. Feel joyful about receiving. Okay, Julie. This is for Julie. Okay. This is a card for Julia. I feel like I could just fall right into a nap. For those of you who, if you've seen my personal page, you saw that I posted this. If not, let me just tell you, I have a Facebook group called Reigniting Your Inner Goddess and Your Intuition. And in that group, we had an EFT practitioner, which is the tapping. So it really helps to tap for pain, for trauma, for anxiety. And she came in this morning and did a live training for us. It was really awesome. And I was actually, she did a little case study, a little example on me tapping for chronic illness. It was really, really great. So as right now, I am somebody who is in the process of healing from Lyme disease. So, and actually carry some emotional burden about that, not just physical, but some emotional trauma too, right? So she did a wonderful lesson. I would really suggest connecting with me and getting into that group. It really is a women's group. Sorry guys, I love you guys too. I love me, the men, but this group is actually a women's group. So, really come on in, and the replay is in there and you can see it. It's really phenomenal. A great way to relieve some stress, tension, trauma. That's in a really safe, holistic way. And I felt amazing, and I'm so relaxed that now I'm playing this music. Like, I'm still relaxed from that whole session, despite the fact of my kids just running around like monkeys. All right. So this is for you, Julie. So Julie, this is God is your source. God is your source. So this card is just reminding you that if you've been finding your fuel and inspiration from other things on the outside, or you're looking to the outside to find that fulfillment, so in your career, in your relationships, whatever it is, and know that that's not going to bring you the long-lasting fulfillment and change. It's more turning back inward. So when you're worried about something, know that you are, everything that you need is going to be supplied by Source, Creator, God, Universe, whatever you want to call it. That is your supplier. That is your source. So you don't have to look to other places in your life to try to fulfill or try to help you really help to resolve those issues that you're worried about. Just know that you're blocking your own abundance by doing that. Say, for example, if we're building a business and we're worried about how am I going to get customers, how am I going to get clients, and that worry is going to block us from actually getting that success, getting those results, getting those beautiful customers and clients to us, okay? So remember that, God is with you all the time. God is everywhere with everybody and absolutely has the power to take care of whatever it is that you need. So as opposed to wondering how, and why, just ask. Take whatever it is that you're stressed about, put it into words and make a prayer out of it, or make a question out of it, or make a statement, like declare it. So, God, thank you for bringing me 10 new customers this week. Or, God, please help me with doing a live stream so that I can get my services or get my message out to the world. Whatever it is, ask for help, ask in that way, and just feel that when you do that, the shift you get like an energetic shift. And then, really just know that God's solution will come to you. The universe's solution will come to you once you ask. It may not be what you think. It may not come in the form that you were hoping for originally, but know that it's always, always for your highest good. So there's no limitation, there's no lack. So just continue to pray to Source when you're feeling like you want to know some answers. Hey, Raluca, happy you caught me live. That's awesome. Hey, Sarah. And that, okay. So, Pearlise. You're so funny. All right, so this is for you, Sarah. This one is for you. Hey, Sophia. Sophia, can you please close the door? Because I can still really hear you guys and it's distracting. Thank you. Yes. 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 I need to teach my kids tapping. That's the next thing I'm gonna do, is have them do tapping. Tapping for relaxation for children. Okay. So, Sarah Perry, this one is for you. And just so everyone knows too, I'm gonna start putting on the post this is no longer a live video. Once I go off and then it's into the groups or on my page, because I feel really terrible that a lot of people have been posting on my live feeds after the fact, looking for a reading and thinking that I'm just not talking to you or acknowledging you. And the truth is I'm just not live at that moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little note saying, not live right now after I'm done, for the first thing. And number two is, I want everyone to know that when I do this, I've seen it done where in groups they'll say, I will read to who I'm drawn to. And for me, I am drawn to everybody. So anyone who's looking for guidance or a message from Spirit today, I am drawn to you. So don't worry about that. If I'm not getting to you, it's probably because I had to leave the live stream before I had a chance to. It's not because I wasn't drawn to you. I'm sure there's a good reason for that, and I logically get it, but that's just not the way I feel. So I feel like if you're here and you're asking, I'm drawn to you. So that's that. And if I don't have a chance to get to you, then it's because I just wasn't on the live stream long enough and got through all the comments. Sometimes, a lot of comments come and I don't get to keep up with them. So that's my little spiel. So this is for you, Sarah Perry. And it is Windfall of Abundance. Windfall of Abundance. I think it's pretty cute that like Santa Claus is on there. Santa's bringing the goods. So this means you're going to expect some sort of increase. So some sort of increase in your bottom line, meaning financially. So that could be in a lump sum, that could mean in like a pay raise that comes over time. Something that you're not expecting is going to be coming to you. So the key now is to really be open to receiving. Be ready to receive and be ready to look out for when it does come, and know that, because when the universe is granting you some sort of abundance, they like to see that we're open, our heart's open, our arms are open, and we have a lot of grace and gratitude when we receive. So know that too, when you get this new increase, to be very, very responsible with it. So meaning, if you got to pay off something, pay off something. If you need to save it, save it. And when you save it, the angels and the universe want you to know that really they want you to save it in order to invest in yourself. So in the future, have it for, not to hold on to and just let it stay there and not have a purpose, that it's something to invest in yourself in. So, because sometimes the angels will give you a nudge that you need to go in a different direction, and all of a sudden you'll see like this event that you want to go to, and you'll see it talked about over and over again, and or you'll see a picture of a travel destination over, and it's like you feel called to do something. And oftentimes, we hate to see the finances be a reason why we don't go forward. To me, that is just like, that's one of the things that gets on my heartstrings. One of the reasons why I do what I do, and why I'm building Project Soulshine right now with the new and upcoming spiritual network marketing company, because when we launch, That is my mission, to help people to really have massive, massive breakthroughs in their personal and spiritual lives, but also to be able to create that, sustainable income so money is never a concern. When you want to do something that moves you towards your life purpose, it's such a shame when we have to hold ourselves back because of our financial situation, right? So, that's the thing. So for you, when you save this money, when you keep it, then it is for your greater good, and you want to use it towards going in that direction. All right, so Sarah, I hope that helped you. Hey, Amanda Barker. Hey, Susan. Amanda, absolutely. Amanda Barker, this one's for you. And anyone who wants to know about Project Soulshine, what that is and how it's going to work, it is the first ever, about to launch, brand new, never been done, spiritual network marketing company, based on helping people to increase their personal and spiritual development, and then help people through it so they can make the change that lasts, not just, here you go, here's a course and go through it and have a nice day. It's really about truly helping raise people's vibes so then they can go and raise the vibes of others, so it's going to be an amazing thing. And I'm starting to build my tribe right now. So that means you get to coach with me to help get over your own blocks, push out distractions, get over those limiting beliefs, put some new strategies into place, and then I get to show you how to build a business too. So it's kind of neat. So let me know if you want to know about this. Comment or just message me, okay? So this one is for you, Amanda. This is block out distractions. Block out distractions. So whenever, I like to say, where attention goes, energy flows. So if we're super focused on something, whatever it is that we're trying to accomplish, whatever outcome we want, when we're super focused on it, we're taking like divinely inspired action going towards that, then we can manifest things. You can manifest whatever you want. And what happens is sometimes we get distracted. Our ego mind starts to come in and keep us back in our comfort zone. So we'll get distracted with busy work. We'll get distracted with sometimes family things. We'll get distracted with social media things. And so this card is just a reminder that, okay, you know what you're trying to do. You've got some goals. You've got a plan. So now it's time to just really focus on what you need to do to get it done, and look at everything that's around you and see what is part of that plan that's going to get you further on the road, or something that's going to hold you back or have you go in a different direction. So no drama, other things trying to get your attentions, the emails, the phone calls, make sure that when you're working towards this objective or this goal, the blinders are on and you're going towards it, and you will be able to manifest whatever it is that you want. Promise you. Okay. So Amanda, that was for you. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Victoria. I'm so happy. You're welcome. Hello, Emma. Hey, Dawn. Victoria, you have a great day too. Hey, Ashley Thompson. Okay, so this is for you, Miss Ashley Thompson. Okay. I feel like I need a candle or incense or something when I'm listening to this music. And I need my crystals next to me. Or I need to be doing yoga. I'm starting to do yoga at home, everyone. If you're doing, well, speaking of my Project Soulshine, that's one of the other things that we're going to be offering as a company is yoga and meditation courses as well. In the meantime, I have to wait. So I want to still get started. Yoga with Adriene, what a good YouTube channel. Check that out if you guys do yoga at home. It's all free stuff. It's great. She's a great instructor. All right. So, Ashley Thompson. Okay, so this is for you. It is Release Jealousy. Release Jealousy. So this is really reminding you that when we feel jealous of somebody else, so somebody that is either farther along the path than we are, or somebody that has what we want, and we're kind of like, why does she have that, or why does he have that and I don't? Then that just is kind of like putting that negative affirmation out there to the universe that says, Well, I don't trust you, universe, that you're able to provide for all of us. You must be limited in your resources. And the universe is like, I don't think so. Universe is unlimited and can just give to everybody. There's more than enough. So yeah, so just no worries, no worries. Know that there's more than enough for you, okay? Whatever you're trying to get, whether it's love, it's finances, it's business, you know, there is plenty of room for you at the top, okay? Plenty of room for you. And so it's a false fear to be jealous of anyone else. And I know we're humans, and sometimes that's how we feel. Even the most enlightened of us, you know, like who are worked so hard on our spiritual growth and really expanding our minds, we're freaking human. And sometimes we're going to be like, hey man, like, you know, like they get to have what, or they're over here, and why can't I read my angel cards like that person does? And we all do that, like that comparison-itis. It's like such a thief of our joy. So just, you know, when you feel yourself doing it, just bring yourself right back and know that the divine wants you to have what you want to have. So there's more than enough tools. Everything you need is right in front of you. And if it's not right in front of you, you'll be able to find it. So just really be happy, be genuinely happy, and bless those who have what they want or are where they are. And know that if they can, so can you. So it's not like, hey, if they have it, why don't I? It's no, if they have it, so can you. That's it. End of story. That's it. And if anyone else is jealous of you, well, that's just time to shake it off. Shake it, and just really say to Archangel Michael, please cut any energetic cords if anyone's feeling jealous of you, so that it won't bring your energy down. All right, so I hope that helped you. Miss Ashley Thompson. Hello, Vina. Hey, Camille. I'm so happy to see you. I haven't seen you for a while. Thank you. I love your energy as well. Hey, Jennifer Kinsella. Raluca, absolutely. Absolutely. This is for Raluca, who is just doing so many awesome things, manifesting like a mofo right now. So what's going to happen next? Angels, what do you have to say to Raluca? All right. Oh my gosh, I love this waterfall sound. Can't wait for the warm weather. Angels, I'm grateful. Grateful for the snow, grateful for nature's beauty and bountiful just goodness. It's all a gift. It's all a miracle. Right? Every snowflake is different and unique. How cool is that? It's a miracle. But I'm ready for the warm weather. I'm ready to go back to the beach. I'm just saying. All right, so this is for you, Raluca, right? So cooperation instead of competition. So if there's any competitive energy around you right now, whether it be for, you know, right immediately in where you're at, or maybe something that's in your future space where you're going that you know you may feel like you have to compete for. Again, this is sort of like the same thing as the last card about the jealousy. It's kind of the same thing. It's like, so when we think there's competition somewhere and we're worried about that, then that's also saying there's not enough to go around. And that's just, you know, old energy. It's old thoughts. So a lack mentality, I think that was kind of programmed into our culture, unfortunately. And it's just not true. It's just not true. So it's time to put that message right back to the universe that, what's coming to you is what's coming to you, right? And it is yours. No one can take it from you, and no one's going to beat you to it. Whatever is meant for you is right out there. It's just waiting for you. So just leave any competitive energy to the NFL or to the NBA or to this Major League Baseball. That's what they get paid to do, is be competitive. And for you, just focus on service, serving other people like you've been doing. And I know you just do this so well. So keep serving whenever that anxiety comes up. Okay, I hope that helped you, Raluca. And this is for Miss Jennifer Kinsella. What a great name. What a fabulous name. I'm going to take a sip of, this is iced coffee. So bad. I should be drinking straight up water, y'all. Not ice. It is decaf, so that's one thing. But really, I should be all about the lemon water right now. So don't take my example today. Don't take my example. but at least I sweetened it with maple syrup. I'm sugar-free, baby. All right. So this is for Miss Kinsella. Here it comes. All right. So it's no more complaining. No more complaining. It's interesting how they have a picture of a child kind of looking at the larger angel going, here's a flower for you. Just be happy. Don't worry, be happy. So this card is meaning, again, this is kind of even the same theme of the negative affirmations. So whenever we're saying, and especially I'm sensing this is meant to come to you in the manner of finances around that topic, around that subject. So worried about money. And so if you say anything that kind of reaffirms that concern, like I can't afford it, money never comes to me, I don't have any luck, I never get the opportunities, then it's going to keep bringing that right back at you like a boomerang. Our words come back and whoa, and so that comes right back at us. So it doesn't mean, though, that if you are in some financial hot water, that we just pretend like it's not happening. We don't acknowledge it. Like I'm all about speaking life into our situations and into everything that we do. But I'm not saying to deny anything that needs attention. Not saying pretend like everything's okay. We don't want to pretend everything's okay. That's just, then we're not being authentic. And when we're not being authentic, that's just going to block the whole manifesting process. It's more about acknowledging what is, and then just being comfortable with where you're at, saying, you know what, I'm here, this is what's happening, I'm stressed, I've been stressed about this situation, but now I am ready to change it. I am ready to change it. So who do I have to be in order to make that change? Who do I have to be? So if you have to be somebody who doesn't have any financial worries, what decisions are you going to make? What are you going to be talking about? What are you going to be thinking about? And what are you going to be doing? So for the next 24 hours, I want you to practice thinking and speaking like somebody who has this problem figured out, like it's not an issue. What would that person do? What that person think? And practice saying as if you are also in that position. And then see how you feel afterwards. And just start like with an hour. You don't have to do the whole day. Like that's this big, it's like, it's not about perfection. These things take practice, like a muscle building. So take an hour. Just say, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to verbalize any anxiety for an hour. Instead, I'm going to ground myself and center myself and really speak in only empowering statements, empowering to you. Okay. So I hope that helps you. Jennifer Kinsella. Hey, Mercy. Nice to see you, my dear. Dawn Berenger, this one is for you. Jody, I love flutes. I know, aren't they gorgeous? And you cut cords daily? Girl, then you are so ahead of the game. I love it. So that's awesome. So I guess it's time to keep cutting. Keep on cutting. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Michelle. All right. So, this is for Dawn. And hey everybody, if you're just popping on, you're new here, please tell me your name, like say, well, I know what your name is, but say hello and where you're popping on from. If this is your first time hanging with me, I'm Jen Rapinian. I'm an angel card reader, energy healer, and personal life and business coach. Yes, and also a founding coach of the first ever spiritual MLM company, yet to be launched, but you want to come ride the train with me, you just let me know, okay? It's pretty awesome. And so I am also, you'll find me on Facebook, my personal page, Jennifer Rapinian. You'll find me my business page, Jennifer Rapinian. You can find me in my private Facebook group, which is Reignite Your Inner Goddess and Intuition. We just had a tapping lesson in there today, EFT. It was amazing. So you can see the replay if you come on in. Also, I'm going to be bringing a Reiki master into the group next to do an intro to Reiki. So lots of good stuff happening over in Reignite Your Inner Goddess, because that's the whole thing. That's the theme for 2018. It's time to step it up, ladies, right? It's time to step it up and just be heard, be seen, be loved, and love ourselves above all. Okay, so, and get connected with spirit. And if you want a private reading with me, I would love to connect with you and give you a more in-depth reading I have other decks that I use for my personal readings. Go to calendar.jenrapinian.com. go on over and you can schedule a reading with me. You can go ahead and pick what you want. I have 3 types of readings you can pick, and then I'll just show you my calendar so you can see what's open. And you just can make it happen. Make it happen. All right. Because you want to know what's happening in your life. You need the angels to give you that guidance, right? All right, so this card is for Dawn Berenger, right? Yes. Okay. So it is donations, tithing, and charitable work. So this card is suggesting to you that to get your energy flowing, to really get that manifesting energy. So it's really manifesting is about like that giving and receiving energy. Giving, receiving. It's 2 sides of the same coin. So if you felt stuck, like you've been doing a lot of stuff, you've been giving, but you're not receiving as much, your receiving is blocked, right? So, and your efforts, you're not seeing any fruits of your labor, then it's time to reverse that energy flow. It's time to start, unblock that energy flow. And so, but if we're focused on, well, gee, I'm not getting anything out of it, then oftentimes that means we're still going to remain blocked. So in order to start getting, then we can start serving again, like just go into more service. So one way to open up that flow of abundance is to give away what it is you want to have. So if it's time, volunteer your time. If it's love, do a loving act for somebody. Just without even expecting anything in return. Just, if you want more kindness in your life, give out some kindness. If you want to have some money, do tithing or some sort of donating. And Spirit usually suggests, that 10%, and then the Bible even says this, and this is not a Christian or biblical thing, like it's not a religious or Christian thing. This is really just a generic, actually kind of a tip, like a life tip. The Bible has all sorts of great life tips that are just like these timeless pieces of wisdom that are just true. They're like natural truths that just is. And one of those things it says is to really donate like 10% of your income to whatever it is that means something to you. If it's a charity, if it's a church, if it's whatever it is, and somehow that gets the energy of giving and receiving flowing. And I've heard even Tony Robbins, I think, says this, that people notice this phenomenal increase in their own bottom line when they're practicing that tithing. Okay, that's a little loud in my ear. When you practice that tithing. So know that it's basically saying that the world is abundant. Even if you feel like you don't have anything to give right now, you're going to act as if you were in a place of abundance. So just give what you can. So you give that amount that you can. And you're giving with the joyful heart, which means you're not expecting anything in return. We're doing this from a clean heart, integrity, and love. But know that it does have that effect. It does have that giving and receiving. So don't worry about the receiving, because once you're giving with that pure, joyful heart, the universe will take care of you. God will take care of you. All right, so that's for Dawn. That was a mouthful, Jen. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Erica. I love all the snow day stuff. I mean, it just goes on and on. The snow day is the gift that keeps on giving. Anything I can do to entertain, I'm happy to do it. But y'all know, I am real and raw. So what you see is what you get. We can be, spiritual. We can communicate with spirit, and I can yell at my kids at the same time. So it's all good. Jasmine. Hey, Jasmine. Okay, this is for you. All right, I just love the name Jasmine. I love the smell of jasmine. I have jasmine lotion upstairs. Love it. Love jasmine essential oil. Get that going. I need to get that going. All right. So what state am I in? I am in New Hampshire. New Hampshire, New England. So yes, I am still sad about the Patriots loss, but you know what? It happens. They didn't show up to play, baby. And when you don't show up, that's like what we're talking about with manifesting. If you don't show up with full focus and a fiery heart, it's not happening. Even a professional sports team cannot manifest the outcome that they want if they're not totally committed to that vision. And I don't believe the Patriots were committed to that vision. However, I believe the Philadelphia Eagles were, showed up, fired up, made it happen, see? All right, so... and you gotta respect that. Gotta respect that. All right. So this is for my friend Jasmine. And this is The power of prayer. The power of prayer. So this card is reminding you that, give your situation to God for the healing, to uplift you, and really be open to your miracle that's ready to happen. So if you've been worrying about what's my next move, or when is something going to happen for me, and you're trying to figure out how it's going to resolve, just know that the angels want you to really replace that worry with faith, and just pray to them, ask them. You don't have to use any special words or any fancy schmancy prayers. It's just really keeping in that communication with them and talking to them. And you have that direct communication. You have that communication line open. So when you're speaking to those powerful beings, just ensure that you're very clear about what desires you have. Express them very clearly. And then that means that door opens. When we're super clear about what we want, the door opens and they will conspire to now make it happen for you. But then once you speak it, you have to release it from you, so you're not under that pressure to know how it's all going to turn out. And we're on the lookout to look for signs, things that are going to come into your space, people that come into your life, opportunities that come across your lap, things that are coming and say, is this the answer to what I've been looking for? Instead of saying, I'm so worried about how it's going to happen. I missed that God gave me the opportunity. And I know there's some story, oh my gosh, I wish I could remember it. There's some story about that, about how, I don't know, like some story about how somebody was waiting for something to come, waiting for God to rescue them, and God sent it in the form of something that was totally ordinary, and the person ignored it and told that, whatever to go away. Like, I'm waiting for God. Can you get out of my way now? And actually God's like, well, I sent you a boat or something like that. And it was just like, it can come in the most ordinary packages, or it can come in unexpected packages. We don't know. So all our prayers will be answered. There's no such thing as an unanswered prayer. But we don't know how it's going to happen. And sometimes it doesn't look like what we thought. We just have to be open to it. So just pray of what you want more of, and then be open to receiving that. All right. I hope that helped you, Jasmine. It's your birthday. Lisa Parker, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Many blessings. So there was a card that flew out of the deck as I was shuffling for you. So I'm going to give this one to you. The Birthday Girl. So this is your card called Savings. This is Savings. So if you get that birthday money, right, just put that into your savings account. So it's reminding you to really build that savings, whether you have done it yet or not. Either start it or add to it, because that, when you see that financial bottom line growing when you're saving, it just increases your motivation. It increases your belief and really cements the fact that, hey, this is happening. Hey, I can see that this money is manifesting before my eyes, and it's going to have you just be in a higher vibe place where you're going to take the actions and have that clarity to obtain more. And again, like I said on a different card, when you're saving this money, it's really not for just holding on to forever. It's to invest in something that you've been dreaming about. So whether it's your dream vacation, your dream home, your dream business, whatever it is that you've been wanting to do, okay? And sometimes that means paying off some debt so that we can be in a more relaxed place, because nobody likes to have debt hanging over their shoulder. Okay, it's about having that, that self-care in place. I mean, when we think of self-care, we think of like getting a massage and soaking in an Epsom bath and doing all these beautiful things, which are also parts of self-care. But taking care of our finances is also part of that too, because like it or not, we live in a world where we need to have our financial ducks in a row, or life gets freaking stressful, because we need it to really get along in our world. And I feel like, when more of us are empowered to have financial freedom, I mean, this would be just an incredible world. Imagine if nobody had to worry about finances. Imagine what good we could do in this world. People would be happy, they'd be light, they'd be focused on other things, giving their time and their energy to the things that they love to do. That's just raising the vibe of the planet. I love saying that, because it's part of that picture. It's part of that entire picture. And it's used as a tool to help you be free and get to where you want to go. So if anyone's going to say that finances aren't spiritual, or it's not spiritual to be abundant and financially, I just say, Like that's just a false belief. It's actually part of our abundance picture. That's part of our birthright that was given to us by the Creator. However, we have the free will to either step into it and go get it, or we have the free will to not do it and stay smaller and live a life of stress and anxiety. So, and that doesn't mean you have to have $1 million to be financially free. It's nothing. A lot of people will say that, oh, I have to be a millionaire. Like, no, you don't. You just have to live within your means and have that breathing room, like, and have a place where if anything should happen, you can easily write a check and take care of it. That's financial freedom. When you can actually, and the ultimate financial freedom is when you can do whatever you want, whenever you want, with whoever you want. See, and like I said, what a world we would live in if we were all there, right? So, it'd be like utopia. So that's all. So you're the co-creator of your financial life. So remember that, you are responsible to have that extra cushion for yourself and also to go ahead and invest that in your future. And you've got to be kidding me. My bracelet. I have my new sweater on right now and my bracelet just decided to snag it. Don't you love that? Like, how do these little pieces find the loop in our sweater? How does that happen? How does that happen? Angels, come on. Jeez. My goodness. Sweater, lulus.com, people. I just got this a couple of days ago. I highly recommend. And because it's your birthday, Lisa, I'm going to pull an archangel message for you right now and see what the archangels have to say. Archangels, it's Lisa's birthday. What do you have to say? Okay, so here's the message for you today from the archangels, from Archangel Gabriel. Okay, and the message is nurture. Nurture. So it's your birthday. Nurture yourself. Absolutely practice this self-care and nurture your own inner child too. So that means, have that, do something fun, do something joyful, do something creative, and laugh your butt off today. Do something to just love on yourself, because that may mean, and this can also mean spending time with children, or just connect with your own inner child and just enjoy the day. Okay, and I don't know if have you been thinking about pregnancy at all? There's also some of that energy around the card. Hey, Vina. We've rented our apartment, are fighting a court case since 9 years. Will we get our apartment back this year? The angels, I don't know that the angels will give me a yes or no on that question. They will just guide me to tell you what the next right move will probably be towards how you're going to resolve that situation. So if you were to get your apartment back, what do you need to do next? Right? So, Christopher, please stop yelling. It's hard for me to hear. Thanks, bud. Okay. So, this card came up. It's deservingness. So, I think that in the case of this apartment, and this card really wants to affirm that you deserve the abundance that you desire. Like you're, a child of the Creator, as we all are. So, God wants you to be provided for. And if being provided for means that you have your apartment back, that includes, I think that's just knowing that you are worth it enough, or you are worthy enough to have the outcome that you want. So you do what you have to do in this situation, and acknowledge and act as if you already have it back. Act as if it's going to happen. Believe that it's going to happen. And I'm going to pull an archangel card as sort of a clarification on this. And it says prosperity. You're getting the card of prosperity. So this to me says that you are going to have your desired outcome. There's going to be some sort of any ideas that you have, any opportunities that come across your way for moving towards getting your apartment back, any opportunities that come up, following your intuition, keep fighting for it, and I believe that you will have a positive outcome. I can't tell you exactly when it's going to happen. I think it's just we're able to manifest things as quickly as we're open to believing that it's going to be so, and as quickly as we take the right action on them. So it sounds like it's a long court case that you've had. So what action would you need to take to have that court case come to an end and have this apartment issue be resolved peacefully and fairly for you, and in a way that's I want to say beneficial to all involved, but something that's going to be resolved in a way that works for everybody and that just ends the situation, the stress for you. Thank you, Erica. I gave your card, Raluca. If you didn't see it, go ahead and watch the replay at the end. Dawn, I gave you your card as well. Hey, Michelle, absolutely you can have a card. What are you doing? Not right now, and not in my room. Nope, Dad's gonna be here in a minute. And then, nope, I'm sorry, guys. It is fair. That's for dessert after dinner. Yep, that's what they're for. When I'm done, I'll look at what else we have for snacks. But right now, I need you to put that back, Sophia. If you open it, I don't want to have to take it and put it in the fridge like that because it will get gross. It'll be really gross if I have to open it and put it back in. So, hey, Michelle. This is for Michelle Thomas. Whoa, that card did you see that card jump? Hello. That card just really jumped. So here it is. Dreams of abundance. Dreams of abundance. So, oh, Sophia, you're going to be okay. I have a very disappointed little one here who wanted an Italian ice. That's for later. We don't need them all on sugar right now, do we? So, dreams of abundance. So basically, this is asking you to now analyze your dreams. So literally, you're going to get answers to your question in your dream life. So from now on, keep some sort of paper handy. So when you wake up, either, if you're napping and you wake up, or you're dozing and you wake up in the middle of the night, sometimes we have like those inspirations. Or if you wake up in the morning and can remember any of your dream, write down all that you can remember, even if it's, okay, hi. Even if it's something that seems really outlandish and you're not sure what it means, just write down everything so you can go over it afterwards and see where the symbolism is that can help you be your answer, that answer to your prayer. And also you can do, like on Google, go on the dream analysis sites and check out what those may mean, or you can seek out someone who is a professional dream analyzer. And but the answers will be in your dreams. And I don't mean that in your dreams kind of way. I mean literally in your dreams. All right. So Michelle, that was for you. I hope that helped. Tracy Manago, this one's for you. What is it, Sophia? This isn't helpful. I know. As soon as Dad comes back, we'll help you with that. My goodness. Oh my goodness. OMG. Let's see what time we've got. Enough, please, Sophia, Michelle. Okay. Here we go. And back to the Zen music. Back to the Zen music. Okay, Tracy, this one is for you. Obstacles and blocks are lifted. Obstacles and blocks are lifted. So you are somebody who has been on your own spiritual path, doing your own personal growth, and you'll find that it's starting to really take effect. So that work that you've been doing has been untangling all the fear-based blocks and the limiting beliefs that you've had. And so now you're going to see that what may have blocked you before or may have stood in your way before is just not going to be there now, or it's going to be just easier to just shake it off because of the work that you've been doing. So now the key for you is to just be centered, remain in as much positive energy as you can. Anything that might come up, any old fears or doubts, you just send them up to the divine for healing, and just avoid thinking of like a worst case scenario for the situation, and just really don't allow yourself to manifest any fear-based thoughts or fears into your reality. Just keep going along like you've been going with those manifesting powers, and just really staying connected and getting past those limiting beliefs and knowing that you are powerful enough to do so and that you've done the work. And of course, keep doing the work. We all, I mean, even if we've done so much spiritual and personal development work, I feel like it's never over. We just keep doing it and we keep growing, right? Hello, Ben Ellison. So Lisa, you are, yep, your card was all set. Julie, all good, great reminder, thank you. Jennifer Kinsella did your card. Loved and shared. Thank you, Big Ben in the house. Raising our frequency, absolutely. Oh, thank you so much. He has the kindest words ever. Ben, you're just gonna get the blush going. Thank you so much. Blessings, love, and light. Hey, Kelly. I'm so with you on the kids front. I know, isn't it crazy today? So I got Lisa, love the nail polish. Thank you, Kelly. So here's one for you, Kelly Staley, right now. Okay, here we go. Whoa. Goodness, I'm just having these cards jump out at me today. What the heck? And I know it's not my clumsiness. It's actually, so here's for you, Kelly. This is raise or promotion. So I think, it's, if you are, still working for yourself at home, then it's time to really bring yourself to that next level. It's like enough playing around, enough being kind of a hobby. It's time for you to bring your business to the next level and do what it takes to do. And once you do that, once you finally have that focus and that just like, I'm going to do it and I don't care, it's just happening, you're going to start to see financial rewards from that. It just is the way it is. It's just the law of, law of numbers, a law of just, what's the phrase I'm looking for? Like compounded interest. It's just the more action you take and you get serious and you're consistent, law of averages, you're going to end up seeing that reward. So prioritize you, prioritize your business so that you can get it done, so that you don't have to burn out. So prioritize your own self-care and your family with your business as well. So if you're working right now, then maybe it's time to really ask for that next level, to really inquire about a promotion or inquire about getting that raise, and just pushing aside any fears or hesitations about that. If you're there, you're working hard, you're doing the thing, you're doing the do, then it's time to ask that question. And at least put that declaration out in the universe. Hope that helped you, Kelly. Hey, Elena Matthews. Absolutely. Absolutely. I will pull, this one is for Elena. Okay. This is for you, Elena. This is conscious consumer. Conscious consumer. So this is asking us to be aware of our own footprint, kind of like our carbon footprint on the earth. So making sure that when you go shopping for any products that are in your space, that are around you, that are going in your body, drinking and eating, that they're ethically made, it's fair trade, knowing that if it's organic, non-GMO, non-processed, and because that is not only friendlier to your body and friendlier to your vibrations, but it's also friendlier to our environment. So just being conscious, looking for locally owned shops, that kind of thing. So putting that money back into the community and keeping that local financial abundance flow going. And so this also may mean that you may need to reduce expenses in other areas to be able to do this. Because sometimes being that conscious consumer means it's a little bit of an increase in the bottom line budget. So we may have to take away from other things in order to remain commitment to really reducing our own, footprint on the earth and making our steps a little lighter on Mother Earth. And that's for you, Elena. Hope that helped you. Susan, I think I did a card for you, didn't I? I remember you saying hello, but I don't know. Okay, I don't think you did ask for a card, so we'll do that now. Thank you, Elena, for sharing. So appreciate that. Any loves and likes and shares, I always appreciate those, because that just, you know, raises our vibration on Facebook and tells Facebook that we're doing good things here. And sharing is awesome because it just spreads the love and light around. So if anybody needs to hear that message today, they might. You never know whose heart you're going to touch today, who really needed to hear something. So I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. So this is for Susan. And again, if you want a further detailed private reading with me, go to calendar. I'm actually going to put that in the comments here so you guys can see calendar. I'm going to have to make this site name a little easier because it's kind of a long one. And yeah, so I'm about to come up with like a shorter site name. Oops. Might help if I spelled my own name right. Okay. There we go. So I'm going to put that there. Okay, so this is for you, Susan. And it's used, oops, if I could get them unstuck. It's unlimited ideas. Unlimited ideas. Okay, so our consciousness is basically one with the divine intelligence, right? So, or universal wisdom. We're all one. So when you have an idea, the chances are that it's really divinely inspired. So sometimes we think, oh, I don't know if, we doubt ourselves. We think we're either lying to ourselves or it's kind of, BS. But really imagination and ideas are what's responsible for everything that's around us. Without imagination or ideas, where would we be right now? We wouldn't have Facebook. We wouldn't have Facebook Live. We wouldn't have iPhones. Like, all of those things started with someone's idea and someone's imagination that was thinking a little bigger and wanted to create something. So honor your own ideas and know that, you also have that same intelligence, that same consciousness, that same ability to have these creative ideas that could be something that could just make a huge shift in either your own life or maybe the lives of others. Could be something like the next iPhone or the next, I don't know. I mean, this huge travel mug, somebody had this idea and it's pretty darn awesome. So, honor the fact that your ideas are divinely inspired. I have ice now, sorry. So if you ever thought of a product or a service or an invention that might help others, go for it. Manifest that into reality by just taking it one step at a time and focusing on, what do I have to do each day? What's one action that I can do every day towards making that come to pass or making that come to life? Or just really have that courage to act on the idea like others have before you, because you're no different. So that's for you. That's for you, Susan. Lovely job. Thanks. Love and light and blessings. Thank you. Vina, I did your card already. So if you didn't see it, you can go look at the replay. Sarah Vogel, hey. Need indicates lack. Yes. Love the readings with music as is. Thank you. Hi, Sylvia. Hey, Michelle, Allison. Okay, this is for you, Michelle. Okay, let me just do a quick time check. Oh, we've got 2:30, so I'm probably going to have to wrap this up very soon because I know I have little people who want snacks, and and I'm gonna do 2 more. So Michelle, Allison, and Sylvia, and then you'll have to, if I didn't get a chance to get to your card or your reading, then you can come on and catch me later on tonight. I'll be on. And I will probably share it to this group. If not, you can just keep an eye on my personal page and see when I end up going live later on. Okay, so this is for you. This is for Michelle. Allison, take a divinely guided chance. So if you've been nudged or finding some inner guidance or inner pushes to go in a direction right now, and you're advised to trust your instinct, trust your gut, and follow this. Even if you can't see how it's possible right now or how it's going to happen, just place your trust in the divine and just know that they're going to help you and they're going to have your back. They're going to help you conspire to make this happen, even though they're not going to be able to show you everything right now. So it may be a big risk, but don't be afraid to take that risk and just go ahead and move forward with that guidance. And it's not to say to, go forward in some way that's like reckless or thoughtless. It might be have any danger or anything like that. This is really, anything like that is not an inspiration from the divine. If we have to take action that's dangerous or reckless or could be harmful, then that's not an intuition that's coming from the divine. Anything that we're inspired to do that comes from the divine will be something that's love-based, service-based, something that works towards the greater good of either your life or, of lives of others. So take that chance. Okay, Sylvia. And then this will be it for now. And I so appreciate, so sorry to all of you that I won't get to right now, but I'll be back. In the words of the Terminator, I'll be back. So don't worry. And I put the link in the comments if you wanted to schedule a private reading with me. I have 3 readings you can choose from. Okay. So this is for you, Sylvia. And this says exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. So this means if you've been thinking about the fact that you need to get more physically active, this card is a sign just to really push you in that direction and know that you are going to be able to make things happen for yourself a lot easier if you get yourself into motion, your body into motion. Get your blood pumping, get the endorphins going to your brain. And when you're in that space of exercise, we're so focused in the moment. It's like being in that flow. And so that's how you want to be when you're manifesting your ideas and your goals and your dreams. Like you want to be in that flow. So a great way to kind of to actually practice that in real time is to exercise and make sure you're doing something fun that you like, not an exercise that makes you go, like I have to do that. Whether it be like yoga, Pilates, or it's, playing a sport, or if it's hardcore cardio, Zumba class, whatever it is that totally turns you on, do it so that you get your body into that peak state so that you can really be open to hearing your ideas, hearing your creativity, tapping into your manifesting abilities. Okay, so that's it, everybody. So thank you so much for being on. I really appreciate it. I just love this community, and I'm always appreciative for those who hang out with me for so long. I apologize to those I'm not able to get to. I do have little ones to go attend to right now, but I will be back. During the day. I'll be back at night. So just keep an eye on my personal page and you can see when I go live. You can follow me. Also, if you could like my business page, which is Jennifer Rapinian Divinely Inspired Life, that would be awesome too. And then you'll get notified when I go live over there. And for women who want to go into my Reignite Your Inner Goddess and Intuition group, we had a great session on EFT, which is tapping today. We're going to have a session on Reiki coming up pretty soon. So we've got some great things going on in there. And that's about it. Private reading, I put the link in the comments. And finally, I am a founding coach for a brand new spiritual MLM that has not quite come out yet. We haven't launched. We're in the beginning stages, so now is a great time to chat with me and get to know what we're doing a lot better. We're going to really come out with some beautiful personal development and spiritual development products that's going to help people to make long-lasting change, and we're going to help them do that. So anyone who sounds like, oh my gosh, that's awesome, I would love to be part of that mission, just talk to me. Okay, so I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day or night if you're somewhere else around the world. Take care and love and light.